Thursday night, Kelly's still in Palm Springs. Steve is still absent. We have Shannon here filling in for Blue Steel. We love Shannon. We're going to London. We think we're going to London to shoot Sam the Cooking Guy.
There's a huge possibility we're going to London, and I am so excited.
Tell everybody where you guys have been, because you guys have been a lot of places.
We've been a lot of places. Well, we've been to Hong Kong together.
Hong Kong, Vancouver.
And Michelle couldn't come to Hong Kong because she was pregnant.
Yes.
Yeah, and guess who took her spot?
She was too pregnant. Max took her spot. We've been to Vancouver. We shot in Vancouver. One of my favorite shows, actually.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite ones, too.
Honestly, it's a great show. And I called Shannon yesterday. The Hong Kong show is on YouTube. Not all of the shows are on YouTube. But some of them we put there, and the Hong Kong show is on. And I needed to send the link to the Hong Kong show to somebody. They wanted to see it. So I send it, and I come back to my computer a little while later, and the YouTube page is still up. And there it is. So I click on it just to remind myself of the beginning, because Shan did a lot of cool stuff with whatever, makes it look great. And Hong Kong is great. But I watched the first half of the first episode. You
know, after you called me, I did the same thing. I pulled it up.
And
I ended up watching the whole thing again.
And I called Shannon. I said, I just want you to know you did just a great job. It's a great fucking show.
Aww.
It's a great show.
We had a great time.
The Hong Kong tour sport people loved it, and we had a good time, Maxie. Yes.
Yeah, remember Chicken Wing?
Yeah, I do remember.
I did not.
She was awesome.
That was not our name for her. That was her self-given name.
Yes. So they gave us a fixer, a translator, somebody that could get us in and out of where we needed to go with no language problems, and she was great. And I don't even know her real name, but she was a small woman whose own name for herself was Chicken Wing.
Her real name was Wing. That's what it was. Wing.
That's what it was.
Yeah, that's why she
you're
called
right.
herself that.
You're right.
Nice.
Anyway, so we've been to Hong Kong. We've been to Vancouver.
We've been to an aircraft carrier out to sea.
Aircraft carrier. And Shannon carried the camera. How much does the camera weigh?
It's like 30 pounds.
Not these cameras, but the camera we shoot the show with, 30 pounds. There are elevators on an aircraft carrier, but they're not for human use. And they're where we spent our time, that 24 hours, was within this floor, and that was 10 floors.
Wait, they're not for human use, so what are they for?
They're for planes.
The elevators.
Oh.
The elevators are giant ones that take
because
like
they go
the
under
jets.
the
right.
They go under and then they come up to go off.
Exactly. They don't store all of them up on the top
How many
deck.
I think we have like 11 aircraft carriers total.
You can get it. You go look at.
Lynn can find
go
that,
look up the Ronald Reagan. You'll get some good shots of that.
Yeah.
But you'll see, and the shots that you see maybe are ones where they've got as many aircraft on the deck as possible to make it look really cool. But a lot of them, the wings go like this, whoosh, and then fold in so they can get in these smaller elevators, and they can go on the deck below, and they can get pushed off to the side.
Wow.
They don't keep everything up on top.
That's so cool.
And there's the fixed wing, and then there's the helicopters, and there's all this crazy shit with the radar on top. It's unbelievable.
To put that in perspective, we took a week in Hong Kong, and we shot 2 half-an-hour shows. We took 24 hours on that carrier and shot an hour special. Just 24 hours.
Yeah.
That was like a marathon.
It was a marathon. But the point I was making is that Shannon carried this 30-pound camera up and down the stairs. And the stairs on an aircraft carrier are steep as fuck.
I can imagine.
They're really steep, and they're narrow.
Yeah.
Like two people don't pass each other going up the stairs. If you're about to go up and you see somebody at the top coming down, you step off to the way to wait for them to get out of the steps.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah,
you guys got
was
to
a
go on a
workout.
live aircraft carrier. That's
Live
so
aircraft
cool.
carrier.
Oh, quick little trivia.
Yeah.
We have 11 aircraft carriers. Guess how many the Chinese have?
I don't know. Lynn?
I think we just bought one.
One.
Whose did you buy?
One.
Suck on that, Lynn. No, I'm just kidding.
Suck on that, Lynn.
I was kidding.
I feel weird because I'm not really Chinese. I'm Taiwanese. So
Yeah, sure.
I don't think Taiwanese have any aircraft carriers, so whatever.
So your people actually have none then.
Yes, my real people have none.
So I've been fortunate enough to shoot on 2 aircraft carriers and a sub.
A sub?
That had been crazy.
Did it dive?
The Asheville. Yeah.
It
You
did
dove
while you
with
were
it?
on.
So here's what I did.
Wow.
We went out to Coronado
Let's get a picture of that.
onto the base someplace.
The Asheville?
The Asheville.
Okay.
It's a nuclear fast attack sub.
Wow.
We got on like a tugboat thing, and we went out underneath the Coronado Bridge, out into the middle of the water, not very far, and we just sat and we waited. And it was kind of a little bit of a foggy, cloudy day. And then all of a sudden somebody goes, look, and there this thing is. And you have to understand, you're only seeing, like, I don't know how to even do it. If here's the water, it's like this much, maybe a quarter of it. I don't know how much he's
Like an iceberg?
It's like an iceberg, right? Coming towards us. And the first thing that surprised me as it pulled up was the color.
It's black.
It's black.
Really?
surprised
Oh,
you?
it's fully
It
black.
surprised me because what color are
Stealth.
Navy ships?
Gray?
Gray. It's black, so when it's under the water, you don't see it from the air.
Wow.
That was cool. So you stand, they throw this little gangplank, and out you walk across. Now you're standing on a sub, and they take it away, and you have a minute or two of conversation. That's about it. You're standing on a fucking submarine in the middle of the ocean, a U.S. Navy nuclear fast attack sub.
So wait, you were at the top of like that, right there.
Where those right? But
That's where you were
there's
standing.
stuff. There wasn't all that stuff. That looks like it's in dry dock and things are being done
Yeah,
to it.
yeah, I can
I can't
imagine.
tell. It was way smoother and flat, and there wasn't all the color and whatever.
And do they really have periscopes?
They really have periscopes,
That is so cool.
and so we spent 24 hours on it, and down. They do this drill called angles and dangles, and it's for press or people that are like fools like us that were on there. And so what they do is they take you into the room where they drive the sub, and the guy sits sideways. It's really cool because the person driving the sub, I don't even know if that's what they call it, that does this thing, makes it tilt up and down, whatever, is here, and they positioned me here, right? Mm-hmm. Because this guy's position doesn't change because he's fixed into a chair. But as you start to dive, I got to think about this. Mm-hmm. If you lean backwards, you don't fall over, right? When you're going down like this,
yeah,
if
you
right,
have
so
to tilt back.
you have to tilt back, and so it's cool because the shot is of me tilting backwards, but this person driving, sitting in a chair, just sort of straight up and down,
Cool.
tilted forward, and then they go up, and you have to go forward and stuff. It was really cool.
Wow.
And there's about 150 people on board a sub, as opposed to
Aircraft carrier,
almost
which has thousands.
5,000 on an aircraft carrier when the air wing is attached.
Sweet.
Look at that. That's what it was like. That's what it looked like. I got on that thing.
How deep did you dive?
I have no idea. Hundreds of feet.
Wow.
And you have no idea when you're under the water, you don't feel turbulence. You don't feel nothing. It's just smooth and calm.
Yeah, so
But there's nothing, no windows to look
we
at.
have those submarines, these ones that can travel around underwater for days at a time.
Right.
And they have nuclear weapons, so that's like our launch capability if
Yeah.
everything on land was destroyed for some reason, that they go around 24 hours a day just waiting.
So check this out. So on a sub, I had on the aircraft carrier, I had my own cabin, and Michelle and Shannon shared one. They're basically officers' quarters. Mine had bunks, and there was just me in there, right? And there's a sink, and there's not a bathroom, but a sink to shave and whatever, wash your hands, that kind of stuff. It's not big, but okay. The sub, I was in sort of general quarters, and I was in a berthing area of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and maybe a dozen people, like 6 bunks. And they gave me the bunk that was the top one, right? When I was lying in this bunk, I don't know if I can do this. The distance between my nose and the metal at the top of the ceiling was like this far,
Oh my gosh.
right? So if I sat up fast, I'd bash my head. For me to turn over, I'm lying in this thing on my side. For me to turn over, I had to put my legs outside of the thing to twist my body and then bring my legs back in again, just to go into my front to my back or onto my side. There's just so little room.
Would you like more the submarine or the aircraft carrier?
You know, they're both so different from one another.
Uh-huh.
I ran into a guy on the sub that, as we were walking down a passageway, this huge guy comes walking towards me. And I go, all right, we weren't shooting, but I said, can I ask you a couple questions? He goes, sure. I go, how tall are you? He goes, I'm 6'8". I go, right. Lynn appreciated that, right?
Holy crap.
6'8".
Sleeping in there?
Sleep. That's exactly right. Wait, I gotta finish my sleeping story.
Sorry.
And as we're talking, up on his forehead is a big gash with like a big Band-Aid on. I go, dude, what's that? And he goes, I just didn't duck enough walking through like a passageway, right? Because they're lower. And I said, so why at 6'8"? I mean, I'm 5'11", and I struggled with my bunk last night. Why would you do this? And he looked at me and he went, because I love it. I can't think of doing anything else.
Nice.
Is that not the kind of person that you want?
Absolutely.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Protecting us. He loves what he does.
Yeah.
I talk about that. It's all that matters in life is that you do something that makes you happy. And it made this guy happy. Okay. But so now I had this, this bunk that is considered, there's some bunks on a sub that are considered hot bunks or hot swap bunks. And what that means basically in really simple terms is a guy who works for the first 12 hours of the day goes to a bunk at night and he sleeps. And the guy who works when that guy's sleeping gets the bunk during the day. It's not like your own private bed all the time. You share it. Unless you're an officer or whatever the levels are, right?
And that's it, right, Don?
It's pretty close to that, yeah.
Do they have little curtains like that?
Yeah,
Some of them have little curtains. But check this out. The guys that are willing to sleep with the nuclear armaments, the missiles that get sent out, they get their own bunks. Because they'll be sleeping here, and like right beside them will be a fucking missile. They're basically in the missile room. Those guys, they get their own bunks.
Wow.
It's an important
It's
job.
nuts.
I think.
Hey, you've
It's-
got those
it's
cool
insane.
pictures.
What cool pictures?
Yeah, I remember you taking pictures on your phone when you were on the aircraft carriers and stuff.
I got a whole
So we have a whole show.
We got a whole show of it. I can't remember
Oh,
where that
yeah.
stuff is.
Oh,
we could
well,
show. We
I
could
know-
show parts of that.
Well, we were just talking. I mean, those are some cool pictures that you could take up and throw up on Facebook or the
No,
website.
we should do that. Yeah,
We have a lot of funny bloopers too.
we have a lot of funny bloopers.
That's what we need to play bloopers on the live cast. That would.
I
be
got
great.
to sit in the captain's chair on the bridge that's like raised up while they were going through night operations. And night operations are, or whatever they call them, or them they practice. The United States Navy is so good. The United States Armed Forces are so good because 90% of the time, all they do is practice. And that means the jets taking off in the dark and landing in the dark. And you have to remember, landing on the ground is hard enough by itself. Now you're taking a jet that has to land on a moving object, right? This aircraft carrier is going up and down in the middle of the frickin' ocean. And these guys, not only do they have to land on it, but they have to drag their tail hook to catch one of the cables. A ship going up and down, moving forward in the ocean. The horizon is changing. These guys have to come down and catch a cable that big with a little piece of metal that hangs out from underneath their plane like a dick, and hopefully stop the plane. I
That's
didn't have
insane.
to add the dick thing.
I
Why
want to
did
get a Lynn to pull up a video of that process happening,
That was
of the
coolest
plane getting
thing I've
catching.
Ever seen.
Yeah, see if you can find
Can
that.
we
I
find
mean,
you guys your show on
our stuff's
YouTube?
not, did
maybe?
we put that? We don't think we put any of that
one's, I
stuff up.
think, that one might be on there.
If you Google Sam the Cooking Guy, Ronald Reagan, or aircraft carrier or something, we might get lucky and it would be there.
When we were out there with the cameras,
Yeah.
like they're so sensitive to light. Like the pilots have to have no other lights around them on the deck. That even shooting, we had to shut our camera lights off. Like everything, even like the monitor, I had to shut that
Wow.
off
Yeah.
because that might
Could
distract
cause
them.
a huge
Yeah,
problem.
Right.
Wow.
It's crazy.
It's insane. I mean, and just the stuff that they do. There's a moment at the end of every day that I don't know, 100 people, 100 men and women line up on the deck at
The
one
frog
end of the
walk.
deck, and the deck is 3 football fields in size, and a basketball court, NBA basketball court.
Wow.
3 football fields and a basketball court big, right? So they line up at one end of the deck and they walk slowly like this. This slow. All in this one giant line. And they're looking for little bits of metal, something that could have fallen off a plane, off of somebody's gear, their equipment, or whatever, that could get sucked into one of these jet engines, because that would completely compromise
Do you remember what they called it?
Hang on. I don't.
The FOD walk.
FOD.
Foreign object debris.
That's it.
Wow.
Sam, I didn't know you had a blog.
What do you mean?
Oh, for the TV show?
Yeah, Michelle has one.
Oh, Michelle
check it
has.
out.
There it is. Number 76 is Ronald Reagan.
There it is.
That's you, Michelle.
Why do you think it's 76? Oh, Dad.
That's his motion sickness bag.
Did you use that?
No, I didn't.
Motion sickness coming in.
But look at that. That's us before we got on. That is a C2A Greyhound that holds, I think, about a couple dozen people facing backwards.
Cool.
And then you parachute out.
Or they take the seats out and it carries cargo. Why are the seats facing backwards?
For easy deployment
so
out
you
of
can get
the
out of
plane? Yeah.
Nope.
Why?
Look at me. Because when you land in that thing and it gets caught by the thing, the thrust is forward. So rather than you being in your seat facing forward,
And flying
going
out.
like this, boom, that way, you face backwards. And then when it hits, you just go into your seat.
Nice.
And
It's crazy.
I videotaped us landing, and I didn't let Sam and Michelle know I was taping. So I got like Sam's like honest reaction to it.
Okay, then we got to get that video.
I know, we gotta get that show.
See, I want to take that video and throw it up online.
I was asked
everybody.
by the Navy to do a safety seminar on grilling in a couple months on naval base over in Coronado. They have to go through regular safety update training on things. And they want me to do one on grilling. And I said, have you watched the show? Do you really think I'm the best guy for this? No, it'd be great. And the division that has asked me to do this are the guys, the men and women that fly and are responsible for these C2A Greyhounds. And I said, you know what? You've flown me very safely and comfortably out to 2 aircraft carriers and brought me back. How can I? I could never say no to you. I can't say no to the Navy. The Navy asked me to do something, and I'm there. And I don't know if it's because I feel like in another life I would like to believe I've been in the Navy or will be in the Navy at some point.
You love the Navy.
I love the Navy. There's no question about it. I love the Navy, absolutely.
Welcome to the Sam Livecast, where we talk about substantive military issues. This is
Wait a
totally normal,
second.
everybody, just so you know.
Do you know what would be fucking great to do?
Enlighten us, please.
A remote live cast from a ship. We
Gosh.
could totally
we could
do
absolutely do that.
That'd be
Hey,
so
can
fun.
I throw a shout out to any military people out there? Throw up
Yeah.
on Facebook if you guys are out there and watching.
My brother's in the Navy.
it. Throw up on Facebook.
Oh, what's up?
Where's your
Shannon's
brother?
He's in Gulfport, Mississippi.
He is?
Yep.
Cool.
He's a CB.
What's that mean?
And basically, they're carpenters. They build
Everything.
anything that needs built. They build.
Wow.
Like
Yeah.
he's built baseball diamonds, buildings. I mean,
He's probably
anything.
such a
You
good
think
handyman.
about it, right? It's a world unto itself, and everything that we have in the civilian world, they have to have in the military world. And speaking of Shannon's family, Shannon's sister Jessica has a health blog. Is it health blog? What's it called? Budget for Health.
Budget for
Do you
Health.
have that, Lynn?
Yep.
Sorry, not to get there too
There it
fast.
is.
Budget for Health, and she went a while back and wrote some really nice stuff about us. And I said we would talk about her. So scroll down and you'll see Jessica. She's the one in the goofy outfit. Hold on.
This one?
No, that doesn't look healthy. That doesn't look healthy. He doesn't look healthy. There's your sister. What the hell is she doing?
That's one of her like fun little quirky date nights. They went to this store called Myers, which is kind of like a Vons, and they bought these like crazy clothes and like tried them on.
Where does she
Took
live?
pictures of each other.
Where does she
in
live?
Michigan.
Michigan. She's from Ohio
Ann
also?
Arbor.
O-H.
I
Yes.
love Ann Arbor.
Wait. Go over there to the right and click on breakfast and let's see what's there.
Breakfast.
I love blogs like this.
Browsing blogs with Sam.
Oatmeal
Goodman.
is awesome.
Ooh, that looks nice.
High in fiber,
Dad,
low in
you
fat.
love your oatmeal.
I love my oatmeal. I love my steel cut
Still
oatmeal.
cutouts, baby.
Do you do savory oatmeal by any chance?
No, I haven't.
Oh, we should try that one.
You know what? I fear that I would eat way too much of it, Len. $250 a month for groceries for who? for one person.
I can't even do that for myself, man.
No,
For
you.
two.
Well, you're 6
No.
foot 12,
Well,
man.
dude.
For her and her husband, I'm telling you, she's like amazing at budgeting. They paid off their student loans in a year and a half. Like the two of them did.
Well, how is it even possible?
That's not possible.
She did it, and
What
that's
did they
what
not-
this blog tells
Your
about.
your
how
sister's
she-
also a hooker.
Shut up! No, she's not.
She's not.
She's very, very good with money.
Look how happy that girl is eating oatmeal or cereal.
Huh.
Oh wait, okay.
It's a cool blog.
Oh, I just
Okay,
learned-
so
I
budget
just-
for health. Go say hi to Jessica. Say
Yeah, she loves your recipes. She's
Yeah,
posted
she's
a
really
lot
sweet.
of her favorite Sam recipes on there.
Budgetforhealth.com.
budgetforhealth.com. That's nice.
All my sisters love your recipes. We
I
go
love your
home
sisters.
and we cook dinner for our parents, and they love it.
As you should, because they cooked for you all those years. That's a cute idea. You know what? You go home to visit family for East. What's coming up? Easter's coming up.
Easter.
Easter's coming up, or you go home for some family event. Cook for your parents. They always cook for you. In fact, when you go home to visit, the parents are still cooking. I think that's a great idea. Cook for your parents.
And
Wait,
do the dishes.
And do it.
Sorry,
Well,
Doug,
fuck
can I-
it. Don't go crazy overboard.
Can I hop on Facebook real quick?
Of course,
Look
you
at all
can
these
do it.
people that are retired. Okay, Keith Klipfel, retired Navy. Diane White, my grandfather was a Navy man. Deidre Bigham, Maryland Navy people love Sam.
Up here.
Erica
CVs.
Clauder, my grandfather.
Very good.
Jeffrey Gale, active duty Army. There's so many out there.
Who are all these?
What's up, everybody?
Justin Powers.
Wow.
USMC.
Great to hear from you guys. That's awesome.
It is
I
it is
recognize
awesome.
Jeffrey
You know
Gale,
what?
obviously. Active duty, Fort Hood, Texas. It's cool to see you guys out there. That's really means a lot to us,
Amazing.
seriously.
And
And especially tonight's like military night.
Thank you for what you do.
And
You can't.
Dad, you do so much for for Army stuff in
I love
San
them.
Diego. Yeah,
Seriously, I love them. I
we
don't
got to
know
get
why
some
you-
guys here. I know you brought some Navy guys over during a shoot once. I was here
We
for
could do that. Let's have. We'll figure out how to get a handful of
Dad, the
whatever
boots.
here.
Remember
Navy
the
boys?
boots?
The boots.
You took a picture of everybody with the boots, right? In front
Oh,
of you?
that's right. Remember when they were
'Cause
here,
you love
Shannon, for that
those.
show?
Yes.
We had that shot. I don't
Yeah.
even know where that picture
You've
is.
had grandmothers, you've had Girl Scouts, you've had Navy people, you've had everybody here for the show.
So wait, Sam, question.
Yep.
Who do you really want on your show, either the live cast or your show, that you haven't gotten yet? Like, who do you really,
that's a
really
good
want?
question.
I
I know.
Well, it's really interesting then. There's
That's
times
right.
when I feel like we should have more guests.
For
It'd
the
be
co-
interesting for people to tell us if they think we should have more guests, because we've been away from the guest thing for a
Yeah,
little
should we
bit.
have more
Wait,
guests?
are you talking, Lynn? Are you talking about live cast or TV show?
Oh, just in general, like,
Either.
because you know
Okay.
you got to meet so many cool.
I
people,
I
so-
assumed that he was talking. You know where I want to shoot, and I'm hoping that the Navy hookups we have can help with this one day.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be in the White House kitchens, and those are mostly staffed by Navy personnel.
that'd be
That's
awesome.
who's in there. I'm hoping that we can get
that
there.
would be so cool.
That would be badass, don't you think?
Yes.
That'd be really good.
If they let you in, Sam.
You know, it's not because I'm Canadian still. I have to go through extra hoops to get onto all these ships and stuff.
True.
And I keep saying, you do understand that I'm not threatening. We're Canada. We're a kinder, gentler person. So after the show tonight,
Dad.
what?
Sorry, Richard was a mess management specialist in the Navy for 8 years.
You know, they call them now. CS, culinary specialists.
Cool.
Oh.
That's the new term for those guys. And you know, on a Navy ship, they don't have flames. Everything they cook with
Electric?
heat is steam.
What?
Steam.
From the nuclear power
Giant,
engine.
powered by nuclear facilities down below. They have giant pots like this. Sorry. They're like those huge things, like this big and this deep. And they're all worked by steam.
Nice.
Giant eggs and soups and stews and all that. Everything is steam powered in those things.
I'm fascinated by the way the military works.
Oh, it's amazing. I mean, it's really amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And
And we live in one of the best military cities in the country.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. San Diego. So later tonight, after the live cast, we will be going to Donovan's Prime Seafood for a little Oyster Fest. And I say Oyster Fest, and that's not me. They've just opened an oyster bar down there. And grilled tartare all over that. Oysters Rockefeller. We were talking about that the other night. Spinach, bacon, parmesan, and just standard oysters. I'm not really sure what the options are or whose oysters. Most places will have a selection of oysters. I'm looking forward to doing that. Hey, if you're downtown tonight, come say hi. We'll be down there. Our table's at 7:30. Donovan's Prime Seafood in the gas lamp on 5th Avenue in San Diego. You can go to Donovan's Steak and Chop House, or around the corner is Prime Seafood, and that's where we're going tonight.
Yeah, hey, check it out. Well, Restaurant Week coming up, too. It looks like they've got a great menu for that. So I'm sure you guys should all head down there for that.
I think it's actually over.
What?
Yeah, Restaurant Week's
Yeah,
over.
it's over.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry.
But, it comes around twice a year.
Sorry, child of mine that doesn't go out all that much.
Oops.
But who cooks a lot? Who's making curry tonight?
Curry. I love curry.
Check this. Have you... these golden curry packs that I am very fond of.
Those are the best.
Aren't they great?
I was just going to...
But I don't think you can get these at a Western market, Lynn, can you?
You know, if you can, I can't imagine them being good. There are some that are really bad, just to put that out there.
So I love I love golden curry. So mild, medium, and hot, obviously.
Oh, wait. I have the mild one. I kind of want to take the hot one home.
Well, you can have it.
I like hot.
Yeah, you can have it.
Okay.
But they're so simple because in this is these cubes of curry that you saute some onions and carrots and mushrooms, whatever it is that you want to put into it, potatoes that you've cooked a little bit, and then you throw these cubes of curry in and some water, and presto changeo, you got a pot of curry that you serve on top of rice. We should make one of these one night.
It's so easy. It's
just
like
to show you how
brainless.
good they are. And by the way, we're not sponsored by these guys.
But we should be.
But we should be, because that stuff is the shit. And it's really easy to do. We've done curry here, our own, with curry and flour and the whole little deal. But those things are like plug and play curry.
Hey, wait.
Yeah.
Sorry. Donovan's just sent out a tweet. Free tacos from 4 to 6. Oh, it's over. Oh, my God. I'm doing everything wrong tonight.
Oh, my God.
Look at that,
Why
though.
would you do
Free
that?
Donovan's.
Max, just let
But
me
so,
take care
but
of
here's
this.
the thing.
Let me take care of this.
Donovan's does free appetizers in their bars from 4 to 6.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Seafood does. They do little steak burrito things or little steak sandwiches, that kind of stuff. And so tacos down there, I don't know what kind of tacos they were, but yeah, that would totally make sense.
Yeah.
All right, I got to show you this app.
Oh, what are you doing?
Shannon's going to have to, I'm going to have to turn myself. Okay, there's a new app called Snapchat. Have you heard of it?
I have now.
You have now. So here's the beauty of it. The beauty of it is, I got to think of how Zach did this. The beauty of it is that you send somebody a picture, but the picture only lives to be seen for as long as the person says it will be there. What that means is you can send an awkward, embarrassing picture of yourself to a friend for 2 seconds or 5 seconds or 1 second. And as soon as they viewed it for 2 seconds, it disappears, never to be seen again. So, Shannon will go on my phone here. So Zach sent me 2 Snapchats. And this first one is for 5 seconds. And I think what you touch it and then you pull down And I think this first one's 5 seconds. Oh, maybe it's this one. 5:52. This one will be 5 seconds. Ready? You watching? So go like this and then pull down. So a terrible picture of Zach. 4, 3, 2,
Wow.
1. And it's gone. And that picture you'll never be able to see again.
Interesting.
Isn't it funny?
Interesting.
So
That's a
you
neat
want to
idea.
take a, that's a nice shot. You want to take an awkward, embarrassing picture of yourself that you think is funny and send it to somebody for a second. You can do that. Here's another one. Here's one that he's took of him and Max. I'll wait to get back on the phone, Shan. Ready? This is only for 1 second. Boom, boom. And that's it. That's it. You could also almost send pictures of your private parts to somebody
Oh, gosh,
for a
no.
second.
Jeez.
Or a picture of your
Jeez,
wife
Anthony
sleeping
Weiner.
on the Anthony
Anthony Weiner's
If
in
Anthony
heaven.
Weiner only had this, he'd still be in office
know.
today.
Well, we had two people who said that's perfect for sexting.
It's perfect
That's
for
actually,
sexting.
hey,
Exactly.
they have a point. Button, of course, stripper Button.
Button candy top. That's so funny. That is so funny. Wow.
Hey,
Snapchat.
you know what? I'm getting hungry.
I'm getting hungry too. Hey, wait, hold on. Len,
Yo.
give me 1 second. Just take my computer. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me just wait for it.
I'm waiting.
That's not the picture. This is the picture. Hold on. Here's the cover of. Hold on.
You got to show Lucky and Haley real quick.
Oh yeah, show
Before you
them.
do
Oh
that.
look at them.
Oh,
Oh
my
my
Look
goodness.
how
God.
cute.
Screenshot.
Wow,
desktop.
Aw.
and they're the exact same. Yeah. Oh, Haley caught notice.
They love each other
I
so
love it when they
much.
cuddle.
Oh, they're so cute. Yeah, I just got a screenshot of that because I loved it so much. Oh, Haley, I love you.
Okay, you can take my computer. Paula Dean's new cover of her new thing, of her new magazine this month. Decadent desserts they'll love. I'm sure they're made with sugar. Just the perfect thing that diabetics, people with type 2 diabetes should be having.
Interesting.
It's a special Valentine issue. Hey y'all, give a bunch of sugar
Oh my god.
to your loved one even if they've got type 2 diabetes.
Jeez, Paula.
Please.
Wait, that's her husband?
Hey y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, his name's Captain something. He's like a
I-
tugboat captain.
So
or
I
something.
was watching her show the other day, or I
Yeah.
was flipping channels and her show
Yes,
came on.
and you were poking your
No,
eyes
and
out.
she
of
was
your head?
yes, but 'cause she was saying y'all so much. So what I tried to do is I tried to pull out my phone and get little recordings of every time she said y'all.
Yeah, here it is.
And then
Hi,
I was gonna
y'all.
cut it all together, but it happened
Y'all.
so many times in the first
Y'all.
30
Hey,
seconds.
y'all.
I had to give up. I was like, there's gonna be too many. of
Y'all,
them.
y'all. Hey, y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all.
No, and
Y'all.
she even
Y'all. Y'all.
If you made that into a drinking game, you'd never last a whole
I know.
episode.
Y'all.
We're gonna put
Y'all.
it in the
Y'all.
oven, y'all.
Y'all.
We're gonna use
Y'all.
some of this, y'all.
Y'all.
Oh.
Y'all. I said it before. I appreciate the South. It's a wonderful part of our country. There's wonderful things down there. The food, the heritage, the culture, everything.
You know
But
what
if I had a heart attack in a restaurant in the South someplace, and I was lying in my hospital bed, and the doctor walked in and he goes, hey, y'all, we're going to do a triple bypass on you in about 2 hours, I'd say, fly me the fuck back to the West Coast. I need to know that someone's speaking proper in my ear who's going to take my shit out of my body.
Hey, we don't make fun of your accent.
Which you shouldn't, because I do not have an accent.
Oh,
Yes, you
yeah, you do.
Y'all.
Y'all.
Y'all. God. Hey, you know what I'm doing? Tomorrow is Friday, Fixtures Friday at Fixtures Living here in San Diego, 10 o'clock to 3 o'clock. A blood drive. Give it up, people. Give up the blood for people that need it. Because the thing is, you don't know when your time may come when you're in a hospital and you need somebody's blood.
Fixtures just goes so much further than just being a kitchen and outdoor store. It's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
don't they? It is kind of crazy.
I mean, I've never seen a place like this.
No,
Not
it
only
is.
do they do this and then the blood drives.
But they're
and
deep into the community, man.
They have a
are
coffee shop, a
deep
beautiful,
into-
amazing
I know,
coffee
I know.
shop in their store.
With that coffee that I bought the other day that I'm waiting for the beans in the machine to run out so I can put the Cafe Calabria in the stupid thing.
Drink more
Anyway,
coffee.
Have we given anybody a little introduction to the coffee machine? We should probably do that one time.
yeah, let's not tonight.
Not
I'm
tonight. One
prepared.
time we
I'm not
will,
prepared
yeah.
tonight. Anyway, tomorrow Fixtures Living. The blood drive will be there from, and I was gonna say Red Cross, but it could also, who are the other people? There's like a competition for blood. There's the Red Cross, and there's the American.
Blood drive? I
The
don't know.
No, what is it?
vampires?
No. Somebody search blood donation. There's two. There's the American Red Cross, and then there's
San
somebody
Diego
else.
Blood Bank is one.
Oh yeah.
I think it's local.
I thought there was two national ones. No.
I just looked up.
Okay, so whatever
Oh yeah,
it is,
blood donations are us.
I don't think that's it.
Oh, it's not.
Larry's blood. I don't know
Yeah.
who it is. So there a blood drive tomorrow at Fixtures Living on Dowdy Street here in San Diego from 10 to 3. But from 12:30 to 2:30, I'll be there cooking, hoisin, actually ground turkey cups in little lettuce. They'll be amazing
Oh,
and
that's
healthy.
good.
I'm on a healthy kick, down almost 12 pounds this morning, and what I'm making tonight is healthy too, but delicious. I want to write a cookbook that says healthy food doesn't have to suck.
Hey, that sounds
that'd
like
be an
a
awesome
title.
cookbook.
Yeah, that sounds like a title that you would use, Dad.
Yeah.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah.
Just
So
a bunch
I'll
of
be at
recipes.
Fixtures tomorrow, but you can go fixturesliving.com, look at the beautiful pictures, see what the place is
The
like.
website is
if you're thinking
gorgeous.
about doing anything in your kitchen, your bath, or outside, and outside doesn't just have to mean grill, it can mean all manner of ways to cook outdoors, including the amazing Evo. Have we talked about the Evo?
Yes, we
We
have.
have,
You
but I don't
want
think
one?
we actually gone in depth. About
We haven't.
what
We
it is.
will.
we can do
That's
that.
another thing for
That's
another night.
thing for another night, because that thing is crazy.
When are
Even
you
if
gonna
you're
get
not-
one?
I don't know when I'm going to get one.
Even if you're not going to go to buy anything, there's no better place to go window shopping than Fixtures.
Oh, seriously? Yeah.
That's
They got to
a
come
fun
up with a new
place.
name for it than
And you
window
get to,
shopping.
I know,
It's like-
and you get to check out the showers, Dad, and the toilets.
You get
sit
to
on
play
it.
with toilets and showers and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
And tomorrow you get to come eat my food and Bridget's food. Just let me put it this way: what kitchen, bath, outdoor store has an executive chef? Thank you. Period. End of story. I
know.
won't talk about them anymore. I could cook something now. Would you like me to cook something?
I would love it.
All right.
Shannon needs a second to grab the
yeah,
camera.
we
You're
will.
good,
Shannon
Shannon.
needs a
No
second
worries.
to do that.
Are you gonna donate blood, Sam?
Of course I will.
And then cook?
I would totally come down.
Yeah,
with
I'll
you,
do
but
both.
I have a
And I won't get
tomorrow.
lightheaded because I'll have a cookie or a glass of juice.
Wait,
Give
but you
blood,
can't have
feel
that sugar.
good.
That'll make you gain weight again, Dad.
I can have a glass.
Hey,
of
so
juice.
by the way, about giving blood, David Smo says United Blood Services. Does that sound familiar?
It does,
Hmm.
but I think there's a few places.
Oh, and someone's asking who won your.
Oh yeah.
Jump Sam Live
Okay.
tickets.
Just let me say,
Uh huh.
we did that last night. I said if you wanted to win tickets
Yeah.
to Sam Live, these tickets,
Oh, you have.
February 18th. I know we're going to give away more than 2 pairs, but if you want a chance at winning tickets to Sam Live, which is February 18th
It's a Saturday.
at the Joan Kroc Theater in San Diego, it's a Saturday.
Great venue.
Great venue, very fun night. Me cooking on stage, Hayden Wood from Australia doing crazy flair bartending stuff beforehand. We'll have special guests. I'll have very cool clips of what my career path has been. Not to say, oh, look how good I am, but just to say, look at the bumpy fucking road I had. And if you think everything's always easy, it's not. And expect some of this. And learn from it. And if you want to do what's going to make you happy, you got to make a change in your life. I'm there to have those conversations. Anyway, February 18th, Saturday night, Sam Live. If you want a chance at winning tickets, and we're going to give away a bunch of pairs, send an email to info at the livecast. Info
Sam.
at the Sam. Well, I'm so stupid. Send an email to info at thesamlivecast.com and put your address in there.
Can we post it on Facebook? Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
And if you have, but just please, if you send your name there, please just be able to go that night.
Yeah.
I'll be pissed if I send you tickets and you don't come. We'll know, and then we will yell.
You'll be
and make
called
fun
out
of
on
you.
the live cast.
Call you out on the live cast.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
You'll be
ready to cook
shunned.
something.
You ready?
Info at thesamlivecast.com. Sam, I can go February 18th with somebody.
Y'all.
Bring this somebody, get the tickets. And if you sent last night and you didn't put your address in, we'll still pick and just email you and tell you to send us an address so you're cool.
Oh, it's already getting confusing.
Fuck. I apologize for being me. All right, let's go cook something. So here's what I wanted to do tonight. I was feeling, early in the day, I think about the food that I want to do in the live cast. And here's what I felt like. I felt like a burger, a little slide or something. I thought, but what can I do to make a healthier version, a version that where I am right now with my eating, I'd be okay eating. And here's what I came up with. Salmon. Boom.
Salmon burger.
We're doing a salmon burger. But when you think of a salmon burger, I think what you think of most is like ground salmon or chopped salmon or some shit like that? And that's not what we're gonna do. We're doing a salmon fillet burger thing that's gonna be super good. So, let me just get out the couple of things that I need for this. I'm gonna put the pan on the heat, and then I need to cut the salmon. I'm putting one of these buns. Remember I said healthy? Check it out. I'm going whole wheat, 100% whole wheat. And I think there's a segment of the population out there that thinks whole wheat is bad flavor. And I love the flavor of whole wheat. I love it. So I think I can get 3 out of this. I didn't buy a very well thought out piece of salmon to be able to pull this off.
What's wrong with that piece? Oh, it's a little too big?
No, it's a little too small, I'm thinking.
Oh.
Look.
I was thinking it's too wide. Oh,
Look.
you're making a... Yeah.
I'm looking like I'm getting 2 out of this. I mean, if I do this...
Why don't you just make one good one right now?
No,
you can cut it in half.
They'll cook at the same time.
Okay, fine.
Max is just trying to shortcut
No, I'm
my
not.
life. But you know what I did before?
To make your life easier.
I took the skin off. See this? I took the skin off already, so I didn't have to be doing it now, Max.
You are the man.
Well, I'm something. So I feel like, watch, check out how I might do this. This, and then this. Here's 2, right? And this one, like this. There's another one. I can do 3. Here's how I'm going to do this. This is hot, or getting hot, and I put the heat on here because I want to toast the buns a little bit. It's that thing that I say, heat changes things. Right. We want a little bit more flavor on these buns. You could serve a burger, any kind, on these cold, but if you grill them a little bit, they're going to just add so much flavor.
Did you know that, Shannon, that heat changes things?
I didn't know that.
Max, why? You always make fun of me for that comment, but it's true.
It's just funny.
It's a funny comment. All right. So a little oil on these guys. A little salt on all sides. And then a little pepper.
Oh, hey, Denise on Facebook has a great point. She says, if you want to make sliders, get whole wheat hot dog buns and cut them in thirds.
Well, where the hell was she a couple hours ago when I was at the store trying to figure this shit out?
Denise, come on. Oh, it looks like Denise is a dog lover. She's got a picture.
You know what I almost made tonight? I almost made dog bones.
Really?
Yep.
We're saving that for another live cast, right? The dog cast?
That'll be the dog cast.
But look at her profile picture.
Shannon.
What if your profile picture was just a straight up picture of Lucky and Haley?
Which, by the way, Lucky and Haley will be at Sam Live.
Yes, they will.
I'm just saying. So if you come, expect to see them.
Hey, another question from Facebook.
Yes.
Dave Brook wants to know how you remove the skin.
Oh, I could have done that with a good, really sharp knife. And if this is the salmon right here in the bottom, I go underneath, pull it up a little bit, cut, and then I just follow along. And I drag the knife along the bottom of the salmon between the salmon and the skin. It happens really easily. I could do it one night with an actual piece of salmon here that still had skin on it.
Let's do it. I like it without the skin as well.
Right. There's definitely times when I cook salmon with the skin on because I want that super crispy skin layer. But if I'm going to have it in a bun, then I don't want the skin there.
Here's a question from me.
Yes.
Is the skin unhealthy like with chicken?
I think the skin is definitely unhealthier
Okay,
than the
less-
regular part,
yes.
but I think it's a fairly healthy piece of protein regardless. Somebody could look that up, but I'm not feeling as bad eating salmon skin as I am eating chicken skin.
Hey, Diane just had a good point.
Yeah.
During the dog cast, we're
Yeah.
all going to switch our profile pics to our dogs.
Okay, that's funny.
I like that for all the live casters.
So I'm just putting a little olive oil on these buns just to help them get color when I go to throw them on the flat top. Okay, we're good here. All right, this is going to get smoky. It's hot. I just touched my finger to it that I didn't mean to. That was stupid.
Really?
Then I'm going to turn this on. And now we're just going to put this salmon in. You want to come over, Shannon, and watch this?
Can I get over there?
How far can Shannon go?
Oh, you got a longer cord. Look at
Oh, we got a long cord. Okay, so we're going right here. So you ready for this? Watch. Here's how we're going to do this. That, and then these guys too, we're going to cook together. Now, we're not going to cook these too long, and while it's cooking, I need to make a little mayo. The mayo part's going to be really good. So you can stay there, Shan, and just watch the pieces go in. So I'm putting in some mayo, Japanese mayo. If you don't have it, regular mayo is going to be fine. A little wasabi paste. And now I feel like I got to rush. And some cilantro. Out of my garden, out of my vertical earth garden that I'm so happy I have. But that I want some pretty cilantro in this. I want the green, I want the flavor, I want those little flecks of color. And I'm going to try and keep the salmon a little bit rare in the middle. That's what I like, and I don't want to dry it out. And we know from when we've talked here before, you can watch the color change, right? Shan, come show this. So if you look down right here, you can see how this is cooked and this is not. So I'm going to go about a third of the way maybe and then flip it over. I want to keep it a little bit rare in the middle. Sorry. So the cilantro I'm going to chop up. And then,
Is that cilantro from our garden?
yeah. Okay, nice. It's going in here with this, and now I'm just going to mix this quickly, quickly, quickly. So all this is right now is mayo, wasabi paste, and cilantro.
And
See?
the wasabi paste gets it a little bit of a kick, yes?
Yeah, really nice kick. Okay, check this out. So I'm ready to flip these guys. Collection. So watch, right here. This guy.
Oh man, they look so beautiful.
Let those finish. This is almost done.
And that's just olive oil, salt, and pepper.
Yes, that's it.
Do you agree that people get a little carried away thinking that they need to overspice everything?
People, I think, often get carried away. Olive oil and salt and pepper are really my go-tos. It's my happy place when it comes to seasonings. I don't think that you need a whole lot of other things most of the time. There's definitely times when you want something a little bit, you know, you want cumin or you want garlic powder or whatever the hell it is you're going to use. But I think most of the time, you don't need that stuff. I like food to taste the way it's supposed to taste. And that's like God intended. I want salmon to taste like salmon, not necessarily like something else.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's almost, oh, I want a little tomato for this too.
Dave Metzner asking if it's safe to have some rare salmon. Of course, right?
Absolutely.
You could have it
Oh, yeah.
completely raw.
Right, right?
Yeah.
Sushi bar
sushi.
raw.
Yeah, people often do that. Sashimi, yeah.
Absolutely. You're totally safe.
Another question. Jeffrey Rasmussen says, do you put oil in the pan or did you just put it on the salmon?
I only put it on the salmon.
Okay, for any reason, does it help it sear?
No, I don't, because I don't think it's necessary. I'm trying to use as little as possible, and once it's on there, it's going to be fine. Okay, so this is, I think, one of my favorite parts of the live cast, is that people can ask questions as we go. I was explaining this to somebody today. I go, you ever watched any kind of TV show and you had questions about what was going on? Where can you actually have those questions answered?
Facebook.
Here.
Oh yeah, here.
Here.
Hey,
by the way, whose glass is this?
Not mine.
Zach, was this you?
Yeah,
Why didn't you put it in the dishwasher, man?
Hey Dad, how funny is
the
this?
The dishwasher's right fucking here. Watch this. Watch. Hello, glass. I'll put you in the dishwasher, and then I'll close you. That's all you have to do. You're 17, but shit.
Dad, check this out.
Yeah.
Diane White's dogs?
Yeah.
They're the opposite colors of Lucky and Haley.
The what?
It's Lucky and Haley, just different colors.
Oh my
the negative versions. It's the bizarro Lucky and Haley.
Okay, I'm taking the salmon off. Like this. That can stop. Here, let me make short. Let me fast track that. God, the noise is terrible. I hate it. Okay, so while those are there, now I'm going to take these buns and I'm going to throw them on here. That's super hot. And give it a second. I won't do the other ones yet because I'm just making one for right this second. I'll save the other ones for when Lynn comes to take his picture. I don't even need a plate. But I do need this thing not to be burned up. And it's almost there.
Sam, where'd you get that weight that you put on things?
That thing is great for grilled cheeses and stuff, and for cooking bacon.
I think I bought this at Restaurant Depot. It's a really good thing. I mean, you can use almost anything, but that thing is... I use this probably 3 or 4 times a week. It's that good. All right, so we're going to make the sandwich right here. Or the burger right here. And here's all it is, right? So we have the... Oh, shit. Fuck. Sorry. So some of this sauce right here. Not sparingly, right?
Not sparingly, no.
Pretend like the world is ending. Couple decent pieces of tomato in here. I can't look at a tomato and not have a little fresh ground pepper and salt.
Whoa.
And salt on
Nice
it.
hands, cooking guy.
Thank you. And then a piece of the salmon.
Of course.
Right on top.
Beautiful.
Now wait, let me cut this. Just look it. We're talking healthy, but we're not talking no flavor. Hey, where the hell is that knife? Here it is. But we're not talking no flavor. We're talking something that, oh my God, okay. If you only knew, and I don't think you could know, how good this is gonna be. I'm gonna try and get a bite. Look at it's dripping in my hand. The tomato's sliding down, the sauce is sliding down. This whole thing. But this bite, did I just drip on myself? I'd be really mad if I didn't.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, I'm just getting like a little bit of the wasabi, not an overwhelming amount. Oh my God, it's so good. The salmon's delicious. It's the whole wheat bun. It's tomatoes. There's no bad here. If I did a healthy food doesn't have to suck cookbook, this would be on the cover. It'd definitely be inside because it's so fucking good. I want you to make this. It's Thursday. You got the whole weekend to make some of the food we've made this week. What do we make? We made this. We made that sour cream tart flammacouche pizza last night. And Monday night, Lynn, what do we make? Somebody help me.
What do we make Monday night?
What do we make? Was it something in a bowl?
Shit, I don't remember.
Shoot.
Oh wait, hold on. I'll go to the website.
Really?
I know, we're weak.
Wow. You dropped that? Mm-hmm. She used a fork, man.
Lucky's all over it.
What did we make Monday night?
Okay, hold on. I'm getting it.
Please, God.
It's coming.
How far back could it be?
It was the cheater paella. There you go.
The paella. Paella, the flamacouche, sour cream, bacon pizza last night, and this tonight. There aren't shows that are doing this. Thank you for being here. We're going to Donovan's Prime Seafood. We'll see you Monday night. You know what Monday night is?
What?
It's not the live cast.
It's the love cast.
It's the love cast.
Yeah.
It's the night before Valentine's Day.
Welcome to the love cast.
Get a glass of wine. I should post what to drink over the weekend. Snuggle up with somebody and join us here Monday night for the night before Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Eve, Dad?
Valentine's Eve. All right. Thanks a lot.
Bye.
Go tell somebody that you watch this and make them watch it too. Good night.